So today we're going to have a look at a fun MIDI effect called Rotating Rhythm Generator. So I've just brought in a drum rack, a 707 core kit, and we're going to play around with the rhythm generator. So just double click on that so it appears here. Let's have a go. So if off the bat you're going to hear some very strange sounds. So let's just take a quick listen. So switch that off. What we can do is there are 4 sections here. We're going to switch off section 2, 3 and 4. So we're only going to hear section 1. And it is literally, if you can see here, it's literally literally hitting the bass drum every 16th note. So we can go ahead and change that to 8th note like that. And we can do stuff like swing, increase the swing, but we're not going to do that now, and change the velocity. The other thing you can do is you can select odd steps. So this is selecting basically the inbuilt divisions, but we can select odd steps. So for example, 31, 1 out of 29. So it can sound odd. If we just listen to the metronome with it, it will sound a bit weird if we select 1 out of 13, for example. But it is completely possible to do it. But in this case here, we're just going to stick to the standard 1/8. So this is just a simple sort of kick drum happening here. And on the second one, once again, we have now got the snare going. So there you go, it's just doing a simple snare. And we've got a little offset there we can use as well, which is fine. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this is it's quite simple now just to go in and just change the note. So this is using D1, which is what this is. But if we want to go to the next, say the hand clap, we can move up to D sharp 1. We're just going up and down the, you can see here it's just going up the drum rack as I select new parts of the drum rack. So let's just go back one more there, and we're just going to select a 3rd section. And we can say, for example, now select a note. So let's just increase that now to 1/4. But we can do an offset there. And that's all lovely. So, and we obviously can now select a 4th item as well. And it's really nice because it just doesn't do just drum rack. The drum rack is just a way for me to demonstrate how this works for you. Where it can get really interesting is if you go into, say, vocal samples. Let's just bring this 4th division in like this. You can see here it's playing this tom. So let's just bring a vocal in like that and replace the tom with a vocal. So you can change the length of the vocal. And the volume. And the division. And now let's use this thing called Euclid. So Euclid just gives you the number of steps that it's stepping through and then the number of fills for that step. And we need at least 1 fill. So let's increase it to, say, 9 fills. Let's now decrease that to 3 fills. So you can see as you increase the number of fills within the steps, it makes a difference. So let's reduce the number of steps now. It's really a lot of fun and very experimental here, is you can now change and rotate the position here of the sounds and what you're going to get. So let's just go and rotate to 2nd. Let's rotate again. So it's just changing the positions of where the samples are. So now this is number 1, this was number 2, this is number 3. And this is now going back to number 1. Why don't we bring another sample here and replace the hi-hat. Now let's just rotate those. Let's try and replace that with another vocal. Let's replace it with another vocal now. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. So I guess it's a matter of experimentation. The more you play with it and experiment with it, the interesting kind of results you can get from it. So any questions about this at all, please feel free to comment, and I'd love to help you guys. Bye.